Hello you guys, welcome back for some more of LA Noire.
Earl, Phelps. A shooting at the 111 Club. 6232 Hollywood Boulevard.
Sounds like a homicide beef.
Two of the dead guys caught in the crossfire were carrying Army surplus morphine. Get over there before homicide tramples all over the place.
We already cleared that up.
Judge in Pasadena took the big sleep yesterday. He had a personal stash of 20 cigarettes. Appears we didn't get all of it.
A judge had his own new objective: investigate the 111 Club. A judge had his own personal stash of morphine, 20 cigarettes. Seems like quite a lot. Seems like a lot of morphine, you know. I feel like, you know, one cigarette would be enough, perhaps, maybe, I don't know, but so the judge had an OD.
Just can't seem to put this morphine to sleep.
A dead judge. It's not good.
No.
Everyone has their vices. Even you, Phelps.
Okay. Alright, well, I guess we had better exit the police station and get in the car. So yeah, two separate incidences, one with this judge ODing, I'm assuming, on morphine, and a couple of guys at the 111 Club. It seems to be all in relation to morphine. There's so much morphine that was distributed that of course there would still be some left, right?
Parker and Green are going toe-to-toe for the top job. There's a change in the wind.
About time.
This wind will be like a tornado, Phelps. Parker's got a puritanical streak. You never know we'll get swept up in a thing like that.
Any Central unit, suspect to be taken into custody at Southern California Auto Club. Stand by for further unit to handle. Identify code 2.
Make way.
Wow. Look where you're going!
Well, buddy. Relax, buddy. Come on, move. Get in your car or something. Or something. You know what? I'm just gonna push it. That's what I'm gonna do. Don't mind me. Do not mind me. Still, when I tell you guys that there's no, I can't reverse in a car. Fun fact, still can't reverse in any car, not only this car, but any car. So that's just something going forward that we will all just take into account. You know, I kind of just have to drive forward. The reverse button, there is no reverse button that I can change. Like, maybe I have mentioned that before, but I must say it again. I can't, like, change the reverse key
Any Central unit, suspect to be taken into custody at
to reverse in a car
Auto
because
Club.
it
Stand by for
doesn't show
further
up in the
unit to handle.
options. It's
Identify
just
code
not
2.
an option to change.
11K responding. Go ahead with the further.
So
11K, see the security guard and apprehended suspect.
it's really quite upsetting, but it is what it is. I feel like I could just go onto a controller, but I don't have one with me at
Detective Phelps,
the moment.
LAPD. What's going on here?
This joker was trying to tail one of our patrons inside.
I'm a reporter, you idiot! I'm doing a feature for the Examiner, and that patron I was following is a red under investigation by the feds.
Where is he now?
Parking lot. His is the blue Talbot. Say, how about an exclusive when you bring him back?
Shove off. You won't be filing your story today. I'll check this out.
Shove off. Cole said, shove off.
A
Whatever
red, huh?
next.
Sneaky bastard. Oh, I'm gonna enjoy
New
this.
objective, locate the suspicious individual. Okay. Let's get in this scratched up car, Roy. Let's go, go, go. He's in the parking lot. So, he's in here.
LAPD, sir. Can I have a word?
Can I have a word? I'm sorry, we drove up to him.
If I ever saw one.
We drove up to him. Why?
He's not getting away that easily.
How did we end up out of the car? Vehicle unlocked. I really should unlock these vehicles, let's be honest, because... No, I shouldn't. I shouldn't.
It's no good. We need to get closer.
How closer? I should be careful because I can't actually reverse. This is the thing that I just told you guys. I can't reverse, so... I'm just going to have to really
Let's see how
hope
fast he
for
runs
the
on bare
best.
rims.
Yeah, keep shooting, right? Because that's all we can do. That's all we can do.
Step on it, huh? Just get me a little closer.
Excuse me? How close do you want to be? Oh god, no, 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 no. That was exactly, that was not what, that's the worst thing that possibly could have happened. He's getting away, he's gone. That's it, that's it, that's it. No, okay. It just didn't, okay, fine.
Any Central unit
Fine.
suspect to be taken into custody at Southern
You know,
California
I
Auto
will
Club.
go
Stand
slower
by
this
for further
time.
unit to handle identify
I'm just
code
going
2.
to let, I'm gonna have to let Roy just shoot out the tire. I can't
A
reverse.
red, huh?
Sneaky bastard. Oh, I'm gonna enjoy this.
And if I'm crashing, every single time you crash, which is, fun fact, a lot, I crash a lot on here. And I get crashed into, and it's a whole thing, and... Okay. And, you know, when you crash or you get crashed into, you have to reverse typically 99.9% of the time. The fact that I am cut off, like a limb, it is inaccessible to me. I mean, I just...
LAPD, sir.
Heartbreaking.
Can I have a word?
It's so heartbreaking. There's nothing
Well,
I
that's
can
an admission
do.
of guilt if I ever saw one.
True. Why is he driving off? He's not even trying to...
Wake up, Cole.
Or
He's
willing
not
to
getting
have
away that easily.
a conversation. Okay. I might just have to have a car chase and follow him somewhere. I don't know. Realistically, I could try and
can't
brake,
take the
but
shot from
that's
here,
never
Cole.
fun, is it? Okay. Shoot, Roy. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Keep going, keep going. He's gonna take a left here.
Keep it steady and I'll try to bust his tires.
Okay. Sorry. Oh god. Oh no. Get him, Roy! Stop. Oh wow. Was I supposed to just cut? And he came all the way up here, and I was so close the first time.
Hands behind your head.
This is harassment. Understand? My politics are nobody's goddamn business but my own.
Ew, Roy without his hat on is not what I expected. I say ew, it's really not that bad. It's just very, like, different. The hat kind of softens his look to some degree. It makes him, because he does have quite a bit of a baby face, I would say. The 111 Club, 4:45 p.m. That was a hassle. It was a headache of a side mission.
Phelps.
Back again.
Of a street crime. Back
We're here
again.
about the morphine.
Over by the bandstand. You can see what's left of the owner, Eddie McGoldrick, 26, former Marine.
I know Eddie McGoldrick. He was a non-com in my old unit.
I'm sorry to hear that, Cole. Waitress said he recently came into some money and bought the club.
Who are the other Vics?
2 musicians, Biddleston and Bo. And get this, they used to be in a 4-piece, but the trombone player and the drummer OD'd.
Don't tell me. Lamont and Tyree? We've met the rest of the band.
Now they're a no-piece.
Do you mind if we take a look around?
Be my guest. You might want a word with the hostess, too. I'll keep her company until you're ready.
I'll keep her company until you're ready. Oh, I'm sure you will, Stefan. You and your charming little ways. Going over to that great gal, getting right close there, aren't you? Making sure, you know, you're having a proper good conversation. Okay, let's go ahead and start. Ooh. First things first.
Must have pumped a dozen rounds into him. Certainly sends a message.
Another day.
Nothing. This is circumstantial and irrelevant, probably. I'm not even going to bother to even look at that.
So what's going on over there?
What's going on over there? What's this? Irrelevant. Nothing. Bland, darling. It's just a little, 111 Club
When you're ready to have a civil conversation,
merch or
we
something.
can try again.
It has the branding on it. This is not relevant to the case. I already know. If it is, we can come back to it.
Well-maintained, custom case. Someone cared for this instrument.
Find anything interesting?
Okay. Taking a look here. It looks maybe like it could do with a bit of a polish. I don't know if that's a thing for these kinds of instruments, but it looks like it could do with a bit of a polish. A bit of a rub down. A bit of a dusting, perhaps. I don't know.
What's that click?
What's that click? It's not clicking into place. So what are these like? Maybe they're for... Yeah, maybe they're for like the... you see where the buttons are, where they go down? Where you have to press to go... do, 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 do. Maybe there's one of these for each hole at the bottom underneath that you have to use to like plug it so it creates a different sound. I don't know. Is there branding on this of some sort? Or... cheeky little... something falling out? Ooh.
Neat trick. The case must have cost more than the trumpet.
Okay. That's really clever. Who came up with this? I don't know, but I doubt that's relevant to the case. So we won't focus on that, I guess. I already see a blue room ticket and a cheeky little syringe.
Kept his stash close at hand.
So yeah, this is morphine. This is the tool in which you would use to do your thing, I guess.
Should follow up on the musician angle.
Blue room ticket, jazz club. Investigate the blue room. This is a complimentary ticket. And that is all there is to see. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna close this. I think we're done with this for the moment. At the moment. Ooh, a lot of bullet holes. Got a body over here. Bittleston. Okay, we'll start with the head. Anything to see here? Okay. No, there is not. Anything to see here? The nails aren't looking too great. They aren't looking super fabulous right now, but that's okay. I think considering the circumstances, you would expect the nails to not be on point. What I mean is they are quite cracked and chipped, and like this, you know how you get like a massive like arch of a chunk? You know, like someone's taken a bite out of your nail. Like that's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm seeing. Just like whole chunks of like nail missing. Perhaps, maybe. I mean, it's quite far away.
New source, or is this coming from what's left in circulation?
Solution of a morphine. Now this is a cheeky bit of morphine. Warning, may be habit forming. Okay. All right. Maybe habit forming. I think there's like. I think if you take morphine enough times, like it would be an addictive substance. No, I don't know. I would assume that way. But this box looks very different. Looks different than the army surplus morphine packaging that we've seen. Anything else or no? That was it. Okay. What about over here? Nothing. What is this?
You catch all the good ones, Phelps.
Ooh. So this is
Bad luck, Eddie.
bullet to the head.
Okinawa couldn't kill you, but knowing the wrong people in this city.
Oh, what a shame. How heartbreaking. So, this one was the owner of the place, and he had just recently acquired this place after recently acquiring a lot of funds, enough funds to be able to afford this place. So it's all a bit suspicious, isn't it, Eddie? I think it is. I think it is. And this man is dead now, laying next to a banana skin, a couple of chocky bar wrappers, you know, a one slice of tomato, trash on the floor, darling, a piece of paper, like just really quite sad times, I would say. But we are looking at his arms and his body just to kind of get one bit of closure, I guess. I don't know. Probably not. Just more so just actually really just exclusively just looking for evidence. That apparently is not here. So I'm going to stop and back it up. Because I don't think there's anything to see there. Ooh.
They didn't even try to crack the safe.
They didn't even try to crack the safe. So they came, they shot up the club aggressively. Like they were pissed off, or like Cole said, to send a message. They didn't even bother to even go into the safe that looks like it's open or was open. Yeah. It kind of looked like they didn't really stand a chance, and it wasn't like a back and forth, but it was more so just they were very much caught off guard and like had no chance to defend themselves. There's a gun in the safe, but Eddie, there wasn't a gun next to Eddie, so he didn't get a chance to, I think, fight back, is what I'm thinking. The music is still playing. That's Val or tobacco?
Army surplus again. The Goldrick must have been moving contraband through the club.
Val or tobacco. Contents, cigarettes. Vessel SS Coleridge. Okay. Ooh. Valor Cigarettes. The Valor Tobacco Company. What am I supposed to be looking for here? Ah. Right here.
Dozen packs to a carton.
Okay.
100 cartons or more. Looks like a couple of months' supply.
What are you walking back and forth for, Roy? You just keep hearing, like, clicking of heels.
These look brand new. Never fired. They haven't been degreased yet. We could check on the serial numbers.
Is this guy hunting for bear? Look at these things.
They're BARs. You get the odd guy who sneaks one of them home from the war. How did he get 3 of them? Army surplus morphine, Army surplus weapons, Army surplus valors. Sound familiar?
Is it just frozen? I feel like it's frozen on me. Oh, I can't believe I had to just find all of the clues again and go through all of that again, but I had to. Hopefully it doesn't freeze, but we should probably question this lady over here.
Ma'am, I'm Detective Phelps, Administrative Vice Squad.
Welcome to the 111 Club, Detective. Feels like I've had half the LAPD in here today already.
Okay, name the hostess. Very mysterious, glamorous. All the ladies love a good red lippy.
This how you usually solve a crime?
On here. Yes, I do. Yes, actually. This is exactly how I normally solve a crime. I kind of talk for a little bit, and then I kind of find some clues, and then I talk a bit, sort of thing. Anyways, 111 Club shooting incident. Let's ask her about it.
Any idea who did the shooting?
No idea. It was my day off. If I had been here, honey, I'd be full of holes just like the others.
Really? One thing we can agree on is her definitely not telling the truth on that question. No, Missy. No, I don't think you did. Not one iota.
This how you usually solve a crime?
Any idea who did the shooting? No idea. It was my day off. If I'd been here, I'd been full of holes, just like the others. Morphine found in possession, the Blue Room Pass, Valor cigarettes, the guns, the Courage heist. We don't have any evidence to, like, prove that she's lying. So I'm going to go with doubts because she is not telling the truth.
You want to level with me, miss, before we start taking an interest in you.
This place has been on the slide for years. Eddie turns up, buys the club, then we start getting visits from tough guys. Next thing you know, we have the St. Valentine's Day massacre. Are you getting the picture?
Kind of, I think. She's rolling her eyes. You're standing in a room.
This how you usually solve a crime?
This how you usually solve a crime? That face is killing me. She's, I mean, psychotic. You're standing in a room full of dead bodies and you're like, this how you usually solve a crime? Like, come on. Be a little bit more empathetic.
Tell us
here.
about Eddie.
Eddie didn't know a thing about running a nightclub. He came into some money and waltzed in and bought the place. The previous owner thought all his Christmases had come at once.
She went straight into just like stone cold face, like, tell us about Eddie. Eddie didn't know a thing about running a nightclub. He came into some money and waltzed in and bought the place. The previous owner thought all his Christmases had come at once. I can believe that. She answered the question. And realistically, I don't want to be in this room for another minute, risking the fact that it might freeze again. I don't want that to happen. I think she's telling the truth.
Where do you think he got the money?
My guess was that he was selling the sort of quality product that you don't need to advertise.
Okay.
Thank you for your help, ma'am.
Eddie was in over his head, but he was a decent boss.
But he was a decent boss, okay. And now she just walks away. No trauma sustained whatsoever. Doesn't care in the least bit, really. Excuse me, is that a passive-aggressive way of saying that we smell? Because, like, you don't like us? Because that's, like, so rude. That's so rude. The hostess, out of a boss, I think out of an owner of this establishment, I think you're out of a job. How about you leave? So rude. Do it again. Oh my god, she did it again. Realistically, what is that move? Obviously, I mean, she could be just saying that Cole smells or whatever. I don't know, but what is that? Oh, she's hot. Maybe. I don't know. Ooh, Stefan. Keeping her company still? I'm sure you are. Before we leave, I would like to do the old...
main reason Santa's so jolly is because he knows where all the bad girls live.
Everybody,
Clear this area immediately.
leave immediately. For no reason, because we've wrapped up this crime scene. We have found all of the clues. But yet you need to go. Leave immediately. And do not come back. There's more guys over there. I'm not going to make that walk and tell them to go. Okay, so the Blue Room or Hollywood Police Station. Let's go to LAPD. Let's go to the police station.
How well did you know the owner?
McGoldrick? Well enough. He was in my unit.
That's some cruel irony. You survive the war, then get blown to pieces back home.
It happens more than you'd think. Young guys trying to adjust to normal life, getting mixed up in the wrong crowds.
The kid had just bought a nightclub. I'd say he got mixed up in the right crowds.
Until someone filled him full of holes.
You don't come into that kind of money that quickly without pissing a few people off.
I'm sure you would know about that, wouldn't you, Roy? I'm going to be so honest, like, I feel like I've just realized why you're so susceptible to being in car crashes, at intersections, things like that, is because the traffic lights are so non-existent and so lacking in the streets that realistically you have to go out of your way to find a traffic light, it feels like. They are so ineffective. They're tiny, they're small, they're short. The light isn't lighting enough for me. It's really, really not. Spot the traffic light. Spot the traffic light. Spot the 4 traffic lights. It will take you a while. One of them on the right is easy to see. Another one on the, it's impossible. It's impossible. Bear in mind, there's a sign attached to the traffic light that says go or stop. But you can't see that because it's tiny. Rant over. Rant over. Hollywood Police Station,
That
5:30.
fucking rat Stoker has gone public about Brenda.
Who is Brenda?
Brenda is LA's most famous madam.
And everyone knows it?
Of course everyone knows. Brenda pays her way.
Are we cops or a collection agency?
Whores have been around since the Bible. Our job is to keep it off the street so Joe Citizen and his wife can stroll around unmolested.
Then we should change the law.
Are you out of your mind? Every politician in America is against prostitution, except when they're using them.
So where does Stoker come in?
He objects to the LAPD and the administration taking its cut.
Is everyone in on this?
Yeah, and that's the problem. From a little acorn does a large tree grow. He could bring the whole thing crashing down on us.
Aren't you supposed to be working,
Sir, do you know which robbery detectives are working the Army surplus theft from the Coolidge?
Caldwell and McManus? I saw Caldwell in the squad room not long ago if you want to speak to him.
Thank you, sir. We'll do that.
This way.
Need a drink. I got the jitters again.
Okay. Damn, just when there's so much going on, they have to sprinkle in a little bit more. Just a little bit more.
Harry, you got a minute?
Sure, Cole, anytime.
You've been working the docks robbery on the SS Coolidge?
Yeah,
Brandon?
that's right.
So how do you see it?
Inside job. Either the guys working the wharves or some of the guys on the
Keena?
ship.
What else was taken apart from the morphine?
Case of BARs,
Garrus.
case of Thompsons, crate of Valor smokes.
Homicide just recovered 3 BARs and a mountain of cigarettes at a shooting at the 111 Club.
No kidding. I better get over there.
Do you have a copy of the manifest?
Yeah. Here it is.
So, how do we connect the docks robbery to the mess at the 111 Club?
Yeah, the bum took a swipe at me. Put him down with my sap.
500,000 cigarettes loose on the streets of LA.
500,000. Oh, 500,000. That's
You know you make it if you can get that desk.
Enough to arm 3 companies.
yeah. 400. Okay.
Here's our backroom arsenal from the 111 Club.
Backroom arsenal. And Valor cigarette carton.
This is the crate we recovered.
Yeah.
Some of these guys are from my old unit. They must have finally shipped home. Kelso, Sheldon. McGoldrick.
McGoldrick was on the boat?
Sure, we checked him out.
McGoldrick bought the 111 Club, Harry. His brains are all over the bar.
Looks like whoever stole the dope is getting muscled.
By whom?
Dragner or Cohen. They control the hop.
Thanks, Harry. Stay in touch on this.
Mouthpiece tore strips off me at the grand jury. Case
Jack?
got thrown out. Now the DA wants my head.
Mickey?
This guy was willing to rat his own mother after I'd sweat.
Also? Okay. The two that must have sent out goons on Eddie and the 111 Club. Okay, so what do we do with this information? Roy.
I'm stumped.
Ideas?
All these junkies seem to get a free pass to the Blue Room. How about we pay a visit?
That bum took a swipe at me.
Okay.
So, half your old lackeys were on that boat, the late Mr. Goldrick included.
They weren't my lackeys.
Subordinates then, whatever you want to call them.
There were a lot of people on that boat.
Maybe you're behind this whole thing, Phelps. Wouldn't that be a master stroke? Hey, cut me in early and we'll ride this one into the sunset.
Sounds like you've got the case all sewn up, Roy. We should call it a day and go home.
And miss out on the Blue Room? I couldn't do that to you.
The Blue Room Jazz Club, 6:14 p.m. Now we've had the pleasure of a couple of glimpses here, you know, Roy, you know, especially very familiar with the place. Eliza Lichtman. I look at that and want to say light. Hi, fellas.
Wrinkled was not one of the things I wanted to be when I grew up.
Ooh. Wrinkled and other things.
I check coats. That's all I get paid to do.
Oh my god. Did you just really just walk away in a strop, in a huff, in a hissy fit because we came up and said hello? Talking about you just get paid to hang up coats or whatever? You get paid to hang up coats and have a nasty attitude, young man. Okay.
Take a break, boys.
We would like them to stay, Miss Lickman. We're making inquiries into the recent deaths of 4 musicians.
Since when have the police cared about dead black men?
Good point.
Whoa.
We don't. What we care about is 2 tons of Army surplus morphine showing up on the street. If you care about working in this town, you better give me something on Biddleston and Bow, or their knucklehead buddies Tyree and Lamont.
And this is your idea of making inquiries, Untersturmführer?
I've told you 1,000 times about speaking that German gibberish at me, Elsa.
Roy, how about you get a drink while I see to this?
Will you sit down?
Roy is...
Why antagonize him,
wow.
Elsa? You know what he's capable of.
Ask your questions, head officer. We have work to do.
Okay. German exile and nightclub jazz singer. She's a German exile. Damn. What does that mean? I feel like a German exile. Did she have to? Did she walk from Germany to the US? Like, that's what I imagine. Once I feel like you've been exiled, you kind of have to walk for a long time. You know, that's what it's giving. You know, to be exiled. You get exiled from the country. You have to leave. You walk. For some reason, there's no getting on a train, getting on an airplane.
Do something. Don't just stand there all day.
Fair enough, Elsa. Army surplus morphine. Let's ask.
People are dying of overdoses.
Yeah.
If you know anything about it, you need to tell me.
Yeah.
I can't help you.
A lot of cats are into the thing. There's nothing special about your boys.
That little eyebrow flick? Oh my god, the sassiness, Elsa. Don't do that. Why are you holding back? So morphine, blue room pass, stolen valors, stolen cigarettes, stolen BARs, Coolidge heist, and manifest. Cargo/passenger manifest for SS Coolidge. Well, she's not on the manifest, and it's, you know, neither here nor there, really. So I don't think we have anything to, like, accuse her of, like, lying about the fact that we asked her, if you know anything about it, you need to tell us. All she said is, I can't help you. So there's no lie there, really. I can't help you. I don't believe that she can't help us because we're here. You know, I feel like she would be able to. The little eyebrow flick just, you know, told me that she was not... I can't help you. I'm going to go with doubt. I think you can.
You can do this the easy way with me, or I can call my partner back over. I can assure you he's a lot less sensitive.
You think your threats frighten me?
Black man don't supply nothing. You think there's a black man in this town holding on to 2 tons of morphine? He'd be dead in a minute. White man supplies, black man buys.
I'm sorry. Would you do? Maybe it was a mistake to let the band stay. I don't understand why we're asking Elsa questions and this man is answering in addition to her answers. Like, that's so funny. I mean, I appreciate the loyalty, you know? Okay.
Do something. Don't just stand there all day.
Morphine overdose victims.
My partner mentioned a couple of names. You recognize them?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Darling, you're about to cry. You're about to break down. You're telling me you don't know? My partner mentioned a couple of names. You recognize them. I have no idea what you're talking about. I feel like you are lying. But I can't accuse you of anything with what I currently have. Nothing is... I don't think this is... I mean, the pass for the Blue Room Jazz Club, it's a complimentary ticket, but the thing is this doesn't prove that she knew them. This doesn't prove what we're asking. But it's obvious that she's not telling the truth because she's about to break down. I'm gonna go with... Is it...
The only way you're going to get rid of me is to give me an answer.
I knew Cornell. We worked together a few years ago. He loved the music, but the music didn't love him.
What does that mean?
It means that he just wasn't that good. He was a sad, lonely cat.
Boys, take 5 minutes, please. I need to have a private word with the officer.
Ooh.
Why do you ask people to risk talking about a subject that could have them jailed?
Drugs are against the law, Elsa.
And you're so full of courage, you have never felt ashamed.
This is getting us nowhere.
Do you think you'll win your war against narcotics?
It's not my war. It's against the law. My job is to prosecute the laws of this city.
Do you think you can stop people from needing drugs, detective?
I'm asking the questions here.
Then why do you come to me with your stupid questions? You know who controls the drugs in this city.
It's not enough to just survive, Elsa. You have to try and make the world a better place.
Brave words. Very noble. But words are just words, Phelps.
She's right. We need to pay a visit to the mixer.
Cohen? Do you know where to find him?
This time of day? You'll find him holding court at the Macambo.
He can wait. There's something I need to be sure of. Give me till tomorrow morning.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do, partner.
(10:34 p.m. We are outside the Blue Room. And it looks like we... The brass achieved maximum rank? What does that mean, achieve maximum rank? What? What does that mean? Oh no, oh no, oh no, she's getting away, she's getting away, she's getting away. Achieve maximum rank? How have I done that? What? I don't know. Oh gosh, she's like right around the corner. Okay. We'll take a right down here. Do a nice low pace and a sudden stop. And a sudden stop. Observing, observing, observing. Take that left, go down that road. Lovely. Now we will follow. At a safe distance. Staying at a safe distance away. Okay. I mean, it's so obvious that we're following her at this point. I mean...
Move in. Risk losing the trail.
Ooh. Okay. Cole, that was so obvious. You pulling up, parking right outside as she's still getting out of the car. She turned her full body towards the car. She would have seen you in the driver's seat, staring at her. For sure. 100%. That would have been a mission fail, guaranteed. Had it been me. But let it be the game. Oh, but if it's the game, it makes sense. But if it's me and I'm 2 blocks away, mission fail. She sees us. Okay. What are we doing here? What are we doing? What are you doing, Cole? The light went out? Roy is here? Followed Cole? What's going on? Mocambo Club, 11:25 a.m.
LAPD, we're looking for Mayor Cohen. I believe he has lunch here.
There's not going to be any trouble, is there?
Which table?
Number 3, if you'll follow me.
Waitress.
Which table? Accomplishment the brass. Achieve maximum rank. Yeah, I don't know what that means.
Mr. Cohen's table is this way.
I can't decide between the tuna fish and the chicken.
The tuna fish and the chicken? Ooh, oh, I love it in here. Oh, what a great vibe. What a nice ambiance. Hey, miss.
Gentlemen, Messrs. Cohen.
LAPD. We have some questions
Hi,
regarding...
Mickey. How's it hanging?
Fine. Just fine, Roy. I see you brought Iga Beaver along. Hope he's not going to put the shakes on me again.
Cole Phelps. Mickey Cohen.
Good afternoon.
He has manners. Aren't you a little green for this kid?
Meet Johnny Stompanato, Cole. He has the biggest schlong in Hollywood and the smallest gun. Or maybe that's the other way around. I can never quite remember.
You're a funny guy, Roy. Haven't I always said what a funny guy Roy is? And how much fun it would be to get together with him sometime.
Poor Johnny. He's the dark, sensitive type. He's a serviceman too, Cole. Johnny was at Okinawa.
You were in the crotch?
6th Marines.
The lieutenant who won the Silver Star up on Sugarloaf. I've heard of you.
You were in the crotch.
All right, have we finished flirting? You got something to discuss, Roy? Or are you going to stand around beating the meat while my lunch gets cold?
We have some questions.
Do I need my lawyer?
Are we gonna stand around beat the meat? Oh, that's good. That's real good, Mickey. Okay.
Your brother-in-law, Lenny Finkelstein, was selling stolen morphine. He had 1/3 of the shipment.
Old news, kid. I don't know anything about what Lenny was up to.
I don't know anything about what Lenny was up to. Immediately just starts going into that phase of... Okay, I don't think you're telling the truth. To be quite honest, I don't think I have anything to really, accuse you of, though, I think. Possibly. Stolen during Army surplus robbery. The Coolidge heist, which was the theft of the US Army surplus material. And the manifest for the SS Coolidge. I don't think I have anything to like. I don't think I do have anything to prove that he knew about what Lenny was up to. I'm going to go ahead and say lie and see what we say.
Jack Dragna has you on the run. You're muscling the guys who stole the morphine from the ship.
You calling me a liar, kid? You think you can prove that in court? Huh?
Not with what I have. Oh, really? Jack has
You're
you
off the
on
hook
the run.
for now.
So, like we've learned, it's either Jack that is sending out goons to like clear up loose ends from the people who was on the ship, Coolidge. So it's either Mickey doing it, sending out the goons and taking out people like Eddie, or it's Jack. I'm gonna have to go with doubt then.
So I'm supposed to believe that you don't know what happened to the rest of the shipment?
Lenny, God rest his soul, was a moron. He was family, though, and I haven't made a beef about that, so count yourself lucky, kid. The H is a filthy habit, and I don't condone it. The simple solution would be to have all the dope fiends put down.
So you don't know where he got the morphine?
Kid, ask a question you might get an answer to.
111 Club shooting incident. Oh, he's pissed. He's pissed. Look at that. Ooh. Oh.
We believe there's a link between a group of Marines and the morphine stolen from the SS Coolidge. One of those Marines was shot to death in a club last night.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
I wouldn't know anything about that, really. Morphine. Again, I'm gonna go with lie and see what we say.
I think you're lying. I think the 111 Club was your men. I think you're trying to send a message.
I'll send you a message, kid. You better have some proof that that was one of mine, or else you better have health insurance, huh?
Yeah, can I back out? I'm gonna back out. I'm backing out.
Sorry. My mistake.
Ooh, now he's really pissed. Now he's so pissed. Now he's really, really so mad and he's so pissed. I'm gonna go with doubt. I'm gonna go with doubt and hope that I'm telling the truth. I mean, hope that it's the correct decision.
So you haven't heard anything about what happened at the 111 Club?
What can I say, kid? I'm shocked that in the land of opportunity, Uncle Sam's finest feel the need to resort to crime. It's a dangerous business. I can attest to that. I'd recommend they get out of the life. Quickly.
A few saying goodbye on the sidewalk will never make the papers, Mickey. But we had a judge in Pasadena say adios the other day. Prominent white people popping their clogs makes everyone nervous.
You know dope has never been my thing, Roy. It's always been for schmendricks like Jack D and Jimmy Utley. But I'll ask around and I'll get back to you. Hey, you boys want some lunch? How about a drink?
We'll take a rain check on that. Come on, Cole, we're leaving.
We have to cut that dope. It looks bad with people dying.
We have to get the rest of it. There's no way of watering down the stuff in those little packages. We have to put the squeeze on those guys and get the rest of it.
They don't seem the type to frighten that easy.
We'll see.
So...
Detectives, KGPL's going crazy. Shots fired at 1384 North Bronson. Some guy with an automatic spraying a Hollywood bus. They want every car. Go!
Every car? Attend bus stop shooting. Okay. So Mickey's obviously wanting control of the whole... He wants monopoly of the whole thing. He wants the monopoly of the whole thing. He wants to control it. He wants to be the one in charge. He wants to be the main and only profiteer profiting off the thing because they can't water it down. So he needs it all to sell it all, really. Get behind the car, bro. Yeah.
Find a way up there and stop that son of a bitch.
Damn. Okay, I really can't just take him out from the ground here.
All units, officer down. 1384 North Bronson.
Ooh.
Repeating, all units,
Okay. I'm going.
LAPD, drop the gun now! Reinforcements are on the way. Cease and desist.
One bullet to the head is all that was needed. But yeah, that's a lot of bullet holes in that bus. Search the sniper's body. The sniper was sniping. Okay, that's not accurate, realistically. I shot one shot into his head. There's no way he sustained multiple gunshot wounds to the chest, to the body, to the torso, to the arms, and carried on shooting. I refuse to believe that was the case, however. We will take a look here and see what there is to see. Okay, there's also his torso, his arm over here. No, I don't think anything to see there. Now, what else? There's so many bullet holes. This is crazy. Who was the one that was shooting him up before me? And where is the headshot that I got so beautifully? I don't see it. I'm not seeing it. Not a scratch. I'm devastated. I'm devastated. Oh, okay. There's got to be something in here.
Phone number and restaurant table.
Macambo table 3. Between 12 and 2 p.m. Hollywood and Sunset. What? Is that it? Is that all? Really? I don't think there's anything else. We've already looked at his arms. And his head. And how there's nothing, not a scratch, not a impurity on his face, not a blemish, not a spot. Okay, well, I don't think there's anything else on his person. Oh, well, we can check his gun. Fun! Let's check his gun. Check the magazine. Okay. And this?
It's one of the BARs.
Okay. 50 cal.
I know that guy. Felix Alvaro.
He's one of the guys from the ship?
His name was on the manifest.
Looks like McGoldrick wasn't the only one to get a message.
Hey, Alvaro.
Hey, Lieutenant.
Alvaro.
He's just a plain detective now, Chico.
Who's the jughead? This is my partner, Roy Earl. We just want to find out what happened.
What happened is that someone took a shot at my bus. And then cops turned up and start treating me like I'm some sort of Pachuco punk. My people have been in California for over 300 years.
Very fucking admirable, Felix.
Felix Alvaro. Former Marine and Hollywood Transit bus driver. So the target was Alvaro over here.
You hear anything about the big heist on the Coolidge?
Yeah, I heard about it.
So what happened?
Not much. The cops came and interviewed me and all the other guys on the ship.
Really? It was a big gulp you just took. A lot of lip biting. I think you're holding back, Felix. I think you are, Felix. That's all that happened, huh? Just got questioned, huh? I'm gonna go with doubt.
I was down at the 111 Club this morning, waiting for the medical examiner to scrape Eddie McGoldrick's brains off the bar. You want to tell me anything about that?
I heard that Eddie came into some money. Too bad he didn't keep a low profile. It was a tough break to get through Okinawa and then have to buy it back home.
Motive for shooting. He looks so chill in the face.
Who's shooting at you, Felix?
How the fuck do I know?
Ooh, arms crossed. How the F do I know? I'm gonna go with lie and see what we say.
The dead guy on the roof works for Mickey Cohen. Why would Cohen want you dead?
Man, I don't know anything about Mickey Cohen or any of those gangsters. You still there, Phelps? Has the light gone off?
The dead guy on the roof works for Mickey. Why would Cohen want you dead? I don't know anything about Mickey or any of those gangsters. I'm just gonna have to go with doubt.
Felix, we didn't go through Okinawa to come back to this on our streets.
I've got the LAPD to keep me safe, right? Me and all my people.
We'll be in touch, Felix.
You heard that Jack is in LA?
I saw his name on the manifest.
He's been here a couple of months. Sure glad to see you got over your wound, Lieutenant. I mean, Detective.
Pretty cool customer.
He's been under fire before.
You buying his story?
Not for a minute.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Jack Kelso.
Just a second. Jack Kelso, apartment 4, 1408 North El Centro Avenue, Hollywood.
Thanks for your help.
Interview Jack Kelso, new location, Kelso's apartment. Okay. Well, before we go ahead and do that, I'm going to pause it here for today, you guys. We will come back in the next part and do just that. We will give Kelso a visit and ask him a couple of questions. So, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, then you know what to do. But as always, I will see you guys in my next one.